look at that view. Good morning and welcome back to another day, another job site and another job. Today we're tearing this barn down right here, and as you can probably see when he starts swinging, we got some tin. All the siding and the roof is all tin, so we've got to separate that. We got to separate the tin from all the wood and stuff that's holding it together. So that's what Brad's already starting doing. He's starting to tear the roof off a little bit, it seems. We're gonna get to work and hope you guys enjoy. This tin is because if you have to try to haul the tin in with the wood under the landfill, you're going to get in trouble. And then we got separating the tin, we can take that into the scrap yard and get a little bit of scrap for it. Tin's not worth that much. I think it's like 50 bucks a ton or something. Haul that tin up, haul it into the scrap place, get it taken care of, and then we don't have to pay to have it getting rid of, really. So that's the reason for scratching off all the tin and then dropping all the wood and loading the wood up separate from the tin. But it's getting a little cold outside, and standing outside is getting a little cold. You can see he's still right here picking off the side, but I thought now would be a good time after you see a little bit of him peeling the tin off to kind of explain what's going on. So this is at the Elkhart County Fairgrounds, the 4-H Fairgrounds. This is a barn that's up on the top of the hill out front, near the parking area. As you can kind of see, here's the roads up along here, and then it kind of comes along here. But you can see back behind it, back there behind Brad, there's a track out there, and they do a lot of horse racing. They do a lot of horse racing and that kind of stuff. So this was used to store some of the horses before the horse barns that they now have were built. I don't know, the barn's not that super old, so there's not like any super fancy barn beams. There's a couple barn beams in there that are decent, but it
got blown over in like a windstorm, so it's pretty much assembled with like 2x6s screwed together. So nothing super fancy about it really, but it's been sitting here, not been used for several years, and so they just decided that it was time to tear it down, so that way they can move some parking over here or put the camping sites over here more opposed to where they're at now. And really at this spot, it's a super good vantage point, and it just kind of blocks the view, and you know, you could see really far over to the track and over across the rest of the fairgrounds. But so yeah, they had us come out here, we're tearing it down. He's gonna keep peeling this tin off, and then eventually we're gonna get to the good stuff, which is when this barn is gonna get crunched down, and it'll get crunched down real quick, because it don't take much for that excavator to just rip these buildings down. So that'll be pretty fun and pretty interesting to see. So stick around for that, and we'll just keep working. So I figured I'd show you inside a little bit quick before he gets over here. But these are some of the horse stalls. That's what it looks like down here. Upstairs is just open, but that's kind of what she looks like in here.
Just a little check-in here. We got kind of separated some of the tin. This is all down, and we're just stacking it on here so that he can just grab it and load it up into the trucks. And he's going back and forth. And Luke is kind of stacking some stuff up, and then we got the trailer back there, and throwing some of the tin as much as we can in there. That's the scrap trailer, but he's doing some separating some stuff, and yeah, it's still working. Commence loading the trucks. See here, all we've really got left is just cleaning up some of this concrete, loading it up into the trucks, but that's all we got left.
All right, so we didn't have a lot of talking in this one, but you know, we were just kind of working hard, getting her done, knocked out. So we've got the remainder of the tin right there. That'll get loaded up into that trailer right there. And because that is packed full the way it is right now, so can't fit really any more in there. So we're gonna toss that load onto that trailer either today yet or tomorrow. But otherwise, he's just cleaning up the rest of this concrete. I'll grade it off a little bit, clean it up, and we'll have all that concrete gone. And so that's done. That's another job done. So we pulled a few beams out, actually. I think one of the people that originally built this barn, like the family, they wanted those beams. So we just got some beams and some floor joists and stuff like that. I'm gonna throw in a before and after for all the people that have stuck through this long in the video, I'm going to throw a little before and after. Before, you can kind of see, I mean, that's what it looked like. It kind of blocked the view a bit. It, yeah, it just looked like an old barn that hadn't been used in a long time. And after, now you see it looks clear. It'll get shaved down, I'm sure, because like where I'm sitting, I think from there they're going to shave it down a bit, because one of the members of the board was talking to me, and it seemed like they were thinking moving some of the RV parking over here, so then they could increase their handicap parking, something like that. So I mean, I guess we'll see what happens when the time comes. But that's it for today. Thank you very much for watching. I apologize for missing a video last week. Really didn't have anything that interesting. We were just kind of doing some stuff around the shop, odds and ends. At least I was. And so I wasn't able to get anything interesting to put out to you guys. But thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button, subscribe. You all know the deal. But thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.